Hello friends, welcome to Jojo's Azure Learning YouTube channel. Today I'd like to see how we can actually secure Azure storage account, the data with that, and how to make sure a storage account is secure. Nowadays it's a lot of lot of ways bad actors are trying to get access to the data, whether it is a backup data or whether it is actual storage account data. They wanted to get access to the data and then they can ask for money, right? A ransomware. So we want to make sure whatever we try to deploy, make sure that it is actually secure. So I just logged into the Azure portal, so you can see this one. So this is storage account. So there are a couple of things, 3-4 things we can actually set to make sure it is actually secure. The first thing, there is a settings in under configuration. If you go on the left pane under configuration, so there are some settings we can set it to make sure secure transfer. So if the storage account, all of the storage account, I would recommend all of the storage account in your Azure subscription, whether it is test data or whatever data, you need to make sure this secure transfer is enabled. That means HTTPS data. So the whatever the data you are sending it across in a transit, that will be secure. It will be HTTPS. And you can see more information for this one. Secure transfer option enhances the security of a storage account by only allowing request to storage account by secure connection. Any REST APIs connecting using HTTPS, using HTTP will be rejected. So right, any website you go in, you want to have HTTPS. Any e-commerce website or any payment gateway website you're trying to do, it has to be HTTPS. Otherwise there is a lot of chance that your data will be compromised. So make sure you set that. So basically this must be done as enabled. And also one of the things is that allow blob anonymous access. So there are 4 ways you can actually store the data in storage account: file share, blob container, queues and tables. So let's say you are using a blob container, then you should not allow anonymous access. Anybody without actual account, they should not be able to access. So you should not permit that. So you should make sure allow blob access should be disabled. So it should be disabled, and that's the 2 settings we need to do. And one of the other settings we must do it. We should disable TLS version 1.0 and 1.1 because that's the old version. 1.0 and 1.1. You must say 1.2 is the minimum version. All right. So that's the 3 settings are very important. Secure transfer, allow blob anonymous access disabled, and also make sure that the TLS version is minimum 1.2. And one more thing that in the network side of it, who had access to this storage account, you can say by default it is enabled from all networks. So basically we don't want to allow to all networks. You can say that enabled access from selected network. Let's say you have an existing network, you have it, you can actually put that one in there and then make sure that only through that you can get into this storage account. So I would recommend you make sure enable selected virtual networks, only the storage account can be accessed. You can save that options as well, right? So, and the one thing is that once you save, you may not even get into that. So let's say if I go storage account, I may not even able to go to the file share because but I think it's there, but it may not allow you to access after some time because we are disabling the access to storage account in particular this thing. So let me demonstrate that. I think maybe I need to sign out and sign in back, or maybe it will take a little bit time to come. So if you think that when you are trying to access, you are not able to access, and then you see that it is not allowed from all the networks, then what you need to do, you need to add your IP here, IP, whatever your IP is, public IP or whatever the IP is, you need to put it and save it. Or if you are accessing from here, you can add your client IP address to this one list and then you can save it. So basically, right? So you can say that. So basically this computer with the IP address is able to access to the storage account. Okay. So those are things, right? So go back to the settings. So what I was saying is that so we need to make sure REST APIs are HTTPS, and then TLS version is minimum version is 1.2, and then I'll also allow from only specified networks, and also make sure TLS 1.2, right? And that's the thing, right? So those are the things, and allow blob anonymous access should be disabled. So thank you guys for watching. See you with another tips with Azure tips and tricks. Keep watching. Thank you for watching.